You gotta be kidding me, man.
I'm being serious,
You
buddy.
gotta be... This is absolutely insane. I'm gonna have to fucking get it towed.
Well, I could hang with you for a few.
What?
I could hang with you at least. At least I'm here, you know? That's a dude.
Oh.
3. Let's get started. Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? I am here to make a follow-up video to the short that I made last night. How much it cost to get my 2008 Porsche Cayenne back on the road. So if you guys checked out my previous video, I think I broke something in my Porsche Cayenne related to the transmission. You saw that we were having some issues with some shuddering, some loss of power, and then the car was stalling out in some intersections as well, so super unsafe. We were probably about 300 miles from home, and eventually we made it back home, but we definitely encountered a bunch of issues in those 300 miles getting us back home. So I took it to my Porsche store. I work for a dealership. We have a Porsche shop right down the road, and I let them know what was going on. I had a bunch of people reaching out to me saying that it could be related to the transmission control module, or the TCM. I got underneath it. I noticed no issues with the drive shaft or anything like that. But I had Porsche do a whole diagnostic and kind of take it apart from underneath and look inside and see what's going on. They came back with a fault code for the high pressure fuel pump. I was a little bit hesitant about that fault code because the high pressure fuel pump was replaced roughly 22,000 miles ago. But needless to say, if that's what the fault code was showing, I was open to having them do the work. I did have a lifetime warranty on that particular part because it was from FCP Euro. However, to make my life easier and to give my store the work and just make things more simple, I said, go ahead, just take care of it. With that, they also did the breather tube for the crankcase, and that totaled out to around $2,300. Yes, expensive. Took the car back, and instantly I just kind of felt like something was off. All right, like it wasn't shifting properly. It felt like it was wanting to get into 6th gear a lot faster than it normally would. Where I was cruising around town in 6th gear at 34 miles per hour. So it was almost feeling like it was in some sort of limp mode. So I brought it back and I just said, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Can you please check the TCM? Can you see what's going on? See if it's wet or anything like that. And I also noticed that there was a coolant leak in it as well. So I was kind of frustrated about that, being that it was just at the dealership and they didn't catch that. So they take a look at the leak. It also looks like my thermostat is stuck open and that I need a new water pump. They checked out the TCM eventually, and they let me know that the harness was wet and that there was some fluid migration. So that all had to be fixed, and I was also wanting to do a transmission flush for that ATF fluid. I wanted to flush it out, put some new fluid in, and also put new transfer case fluid in as well. So I had all that prepared. My dealership's Porsche store recommended that they handle it down at their facility because of their tools that they have, and it being temperature controlled and having the laptop to monitor the correct temperature, and kind of just seemed a little like funky to me, and I felt like I was getting taken advantage of a little bit. But the car was down there, and they shot me another message saying that I have to replace the transmission pan now because one of the drain plugs was seized up. So that was a whole thing too. Long story short, they completed the job a few days ago. It was for the water pump, for the thermostat, they did a coolant flush. They did the transmission fluid, they did the transfer case, they did the wiring harness, they put the new pan on, and I got the car back. I drove it from the Porsche dealership down to our store, which is maybe, I don't know, 5-6 miles away. And it was fine, you know, going down, nothing crazy. It's just some stop and go lights, nothing serious. I let it sit overnight at our dealership because I had to coordinate a ride. I had a second car there, and I had to get that one home and then get back to work the next day and not have two cars there constantly. So got a ride up to work the second day, and at the end of the day, I brought it into our shop at Subaru, and you know, we took a look at it underneath it, and I wanted to get those skid plates back up. So Matt Giuliano and I, you know Matt from some of my other videos if you follow me on Instagram, Matt's Garage, we got those skid plates back up, and we were like, great, let's get out of here. And I'm driving home down the road, and all of a sudden I see just white smoke coming out of the back, and I don't really know what's happening, and I pull off into a parking lot, and here's what I found.
All over the place. This is absolutely ridiculous. Where's the new pan? Right there. It's just absurd. All over here too. All over there.
Joe, get the picture of the back.
Yep. No. All out here. All back here.
So yeah, that was pretty frustrating, especially after I had just spent all that money. The bill for the second job was $3,043. So now I'm over $5,300 into a repair on this vehicle, and I was really just hoping to make this video standing in front of the Cayenne, maybe taking it off-road today, having a great time with it, but no. I spent all that money, and I had to tow it right back to the dealership because they're going to have to fix everything. And today is Sunday, and I will probably hear from them tomorrow at some point about what's going on. And once I have an update on that, you know, hopefully it's only, you know, another week or two before I get this car back on the road, and things are gonna have to be fixed the right way. So kind of unfortunate. I wasn't hoping to have to make this sort of video today. You know, I made the, you know, how much does it cost to own a Porsche 944 Turbo, which was a pretty cool video. I was hoping to do the same thing today on how much does it cost to, you know, own a 2008 Porsche Cayenne S, having driven it across the country and back, off-roaded it, really, you know, put it through its paces, and having that unfortunate situation of, you know, the TCM, and now all that fluid spilling out. So it's just another thing, and we'll get it up and running. So stay tuned. If you got any comments, go ahead, leave them. If you have any things you want to say about this, feel free to reach out, comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. You know, we had a really great trip cross country. We put a lot of hard work into those videos. Take a look at them. They're a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Hopefully I can do it again someday. Maybe take a different trip. I've been thinking a lot about Tuktoyakatuck, or also Prudhoe Bay and Dead Horse. So those could be pretty exciting at some point in my life. But I need a cool overlander to do that. And I'm hoping that can be the Cayenne. So again, comment, like, subscribe, do all those cool things. Keep driving cars, keep liking cars, and I'll keep you updated on the Cayenne. See you soon.